Sai Ram. Every person that we meet in life, however coincidental or however out of the way it may be seeming, it is always with a purpose. One day I got a phone call from a lady who said that she just wanted to speak with me. Her name was Anuradha Krishnamurthy and she had got my contact number from a dear friend of mine. As we spoke, she began to reveal some of her observations about Swami's singing. And during the course of the conversation, I got to know Madam Anuradha Krishnamurthy, or Anuradha Akka as I call her, more and more, and it thrilled me. The insights that she had were so beautiful that I requested her whether I could record the conversation so that I could use those points. Well, the love, the grace, the blessings of Bhagwan are so immense, and her humility was so touching that she travelled all the way from Chennai to Bangalore to share those insights with us. These insights are divinely inspired and I am grateful to Swami.
My father, Palghar Sri K.V. Narayan Swami, would always say that you have to approach the note at the heart of it and not slowly slide into it. The heart of the note is pure. Now the person who's touching that note at its heart, unless there is purity or at least a sincere, single-pointed, focused working on the purity, there is no way you're going to get it right. Now, listening to Swami do it so nonchalantly, casually, well, the note is perfect. The heart that is touching that heart is also perfect. So I should say he has it pretty easy.
In the Bhagavata Vahini, Swami says that the Bhagavatam is the story of Bhagwan, Bhakta and Bhakti. Meaning, the Bhagavatam is the story of God, devotee and devotion. And the story today is going to have all these three. The devotee here, as I said, Anuradha Akka, is a multifaceted personality. She is among the top Carnatic singers and as I said, she resides in Chennai. Singing possibly came as a heritage for her in a physical sense from her father, the legendary K.V. Narayana Swami. He will need a separate introduction. And in a divine sense from Bhagwan, because she credits everything in her life to God's grace. She is also a renowned actress on the big screen and the small screen. In fact, her debut in the Tamil serial Sahana was a mega hit. She rose to superstardom and the interesting thing is she did not even want to act. But seeing her personality, her abilities and the way she conducted herself, the legendary and veteran director Mr. K. Balachandar was so inspired to cast her in that role and he forced her to do that role. There has been no looking back after that. As I said, her father Shri K.V. Narayana Swami is a legend. He is considered to be among the best Carnatic singers across the globe in the 20th century itself. His contributions to Carnatic music have earned him the epithet, the perfect knight. Apart from being a king, nay an emperor in Carnatic music, he has also been a king maker, training and mentoring many superb and highest quality Carnatic singers through his lifetime. His disciples, and they are grateful to him for molding them and making them grow. And that also includes Anuradha Akka, his own daughter. She has been singing glories of God from the tender age of 3 and she has been delivering concerts from the age of 10. We all know that all the talents and all the abilities rest in God, rest in our Swami. And yet, when the Bharat Ratna Sachin Tendulkar shares that Swami gave him insights about cricket that has benefited him, we get thrilled because we consider Sachin Tendulkar as a great cricket player. If he is benefiting from Swami's cricket knowledge and advice, wow, we are thrilled as human beings. That's our tendency. So too, when Professor Bhagwantam, one of India's foremost scientists, comes and says that Bhagwan transcends the laws of physics. That is the difference between Bhagwantam and Bhagwantudu. Bhagwantam is under the laws of physics, whereas Bhagwantudu or God is beyond the laws of physics. We are thrilled. It is that kind of thrill, dear brothers and sisters, that I experienced when Anuradha Akka, with her immense knowledge and abilities in Carnatic music, explained this beautiful facet about Swami and music, Nada Brahma Sai.
ప్రేమ స్వరూపులారా,
ఓం నమః ప్రణవార్థాయ శుద్ధజ్ఞానైకమూర్తయే నిర్మలాయ ప్రశాంతాయ దక్షిణామూర్తయే నమః. ఓం నమః ప్రణవార్థాయ శుద్ధజ్ఞానైకమూర్తయే నిర్మలాయ ప్రశాంతాయ దక్షిణామూర్తయే నమః. If you had noticed, I did meaning within me, I'm planting a sa for myself, and the rest of the notes and the music is relative to that sa. Now comes what I have observed with Swami. From a musician's point of view, I'm a big fan of Swami's voice. Let us keep the part that he is, actually that's the whole part, that he is God. We'll keep that aside for a moment. Because if we were going to keep that in everything, it would be very difficult for us to emulate, because we aren't there yet. So let us take that he is a human. Not even a superman, superhuman being, no, just a human. He just starts off. It will either be in a raga called Bilahari, or in a raga called Shankarabharanam, or in the raga called Ananda Bhairavi. These are all very traditional. These ragas have been coming through centuries. As a music student would know, many of the ragas have, they've sprung up in their era and gone away and come later on, something else took precedence. But these ragas have been taking precedence over in all the eras, in all the centuries. In order for you to be able to do that, you have to at least say once. At least once. In order to calculate in your mind for that. Now Swami doesn't do that. He goes. And in the middle, if the translator is not able to get that word, he would turn from the mic, say that. Now that is seemingly a moment of distraction, not focus. And then he'd go like that. Ni sa ri 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 ri. Now sa pa sa ri. It is the re in the next octave. This, whatever he sings, this is not with any bias or that I like Swami, none of that. Just purely observing from a normal musician's point of view. For the sa that he takes, that he holds, the primary note, his re and ga and everything which is relative, and they have their own mathematical calculations about it, will all be perfect. During the discourse, I knew this 90%, but I am 100% confirmed when now in many times they put Swami's Padyam, just one small like shots, they back it with the keyboard and daringly with the flute. Flute by nature, its positions cannot be changed. So you only have to sing in sync. Keyboard, again, it is electronically made in such a way that, and it's perfectly made. And these people cannot do any adjustments with Swami's singing because it's already recorded ages ago. It's not even a new recording. So there is no way you can make any corrections, even if it is a little out of tune. But I am 100% sure that they, insofar as this is concerned, they have no problems whatsoever, and the flautist and the keyboard player boldly go ahead and give not only the notes, but they give chords. For chords, your tonal alignment, pitch alignment has got to be spot on. So spot on that the flute and the keyboard will not allow human error. And this is where you can't see Swami as a human.
అల్లాయంచు మహమ్మదీయులు జెహోవాయంచు సత్క్రైస్తవులు పుల్లబ్జాచుడటంచు వైష్ణవులు శంభోయంచు శైవులు సదా ప్రహ్లాదంబున గొల్వ అందరికి ఆయురారోగ్య సంపద లాభంబులు సంగి రక్షించు దేవుండు ఒక్కడే ఎంచు భావించుడి.
From a musician's point of view, keeping the numberings of the tala of both South Indian and North Indian music, the numbering is also an important aspect. But more important than that is keeping the meter. Everything is on meter. So Swami doesn't have to, put the talam in his hand. The talam as what it is called in South India, the layam, has to be again spot on. And when he moves his hand, his palm, or when he does this, there is no second beat. That is the sign of a spot on rhythmic sense. The need for the second beat, if it is not there in a person, then you have perfect layam. So he does this and there is no second beat. When I say second beat, between the first beat and the second beat, there is one count. Some people make that also in order to keep count. Swami has never felt the need to do that, except when he is enjoying. That's the second count. is the second count. It's just one count. This means your rhythm has got to be perfect 100%. 2 plus 2 cannot be 3/4, 3/90. It has got to be 4. Like that. So that used to always, not used to, but that always fascinates me to see him do that. And I've seen one video where he does the cymbals. It's such a sight to see that. And I have heard videos where he has sung the Pancharatna, Tyagaraja Swami's Pancharatna, the third one, Sadhinchane in Aditana. Dear brothers and sisters, you must listen to that. It is, I have no words to express that, except to say that Swami made Tyagaraja Swami do it, heard Tyagaraja Swami sing it, kept it in his mind and brought it out as Bhagwan Shri Satya Sai Baba when he came as Bhagwan Shri Satya Sai Baba. So that I have consciously become aware of Bhagwan Shri Satya Sai Baba and started to like him, started to admire him, and slowly I'm starting to love him. Suddenly I find that there is an object for my music. Tyagaraja Swami in one composition sings Smarane Sukhamu Rama Nama Narudai Putti Nanduku Nama Smarane Sukhamu Rama Nama Narudai Putti Nanduku. Having been born as human being, Smarane Sukham, to just think about the Ramanama. So when I sing, sometimes it makes me feel Narudai Putti Nanduku Nama Smarane Sukhamu Sai Rama Nama. Friends, believe me, there was a time when I was not willing to sing like this because I had not taken Swami in my heart. And the sign that I was taking him in my heart was, there was this composition of Maharaja Swati Tirunal, who was the ruler of Travancore centuries ago. He has composed one bhajan. Devan ke pati Indra, Tara ke pati Chandra, Devan ke pati Indra, Vidya ke pati Ganesha, Dukha bharahari, Devan ke pati Indra. And then it goes Ragapati Kanhada. This is actually Darbari Kannada, this raga. Bajan ke pati Beena, Rutupati hai Vasant, Ratipati Sukhakari, Muni Janapati Vyasa, Panchi ke pati Hamsa, Narapati Rama Avadha Vihari, Giripati hai Himachal, Bhutan ke pati Mahesha, Teen Lokapati Shri Padmanabha, Giridhari, Giridhari. The composition finishes like this. But one concert when I was singing, Teen Lokapati Shri Satya Sai, I just sang it. It just came. And I knew that he had gotten into my heart. Now begins the tough journey. Now I've got to get into his heart. And that is a process. And boy, is it a process.
I would like to express my heartfelt gratitude to Swami for blessing us with a glimpse of his glory through his able instrument, Anuradha Akka, to whom also I am very grateful. Dear Swami, may all of us be your instruments. May we be flutes in your hand, and may your breath energize us and give us life. May your breath be our prana, our life force. Thank you. Jai Sai Ram.